Welcome back to another episode of Big Bear Boxing Squad, episode number 23. The conversation I want to get into today is Jermall Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. For many years, Jermall Charlo has constantly called out Canelo Alvarez. Can Jermall Charlo actually pull off the upset? Can he actually take over the world of boxing? Can he prove the doubters wrong? Let's get into the conversation.
Is my weight division.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to reign at 160. What is this, my fourth title defense? I got many more to go. I'm young. I'm hungry.
Big names that I just mentioned. Do you feel Jermall Charlo is ready for Canelo Alvarez?
The thing about Jermall Charlo is that he fights up to his If you put in a guy that's mediocre, he's going to win, but he's going to give a mediocre performance. You put a guy that's great, he's going to come and bring that greatness. So don't let this fight fool you. Even though I believe Canelo would destroy Montiel, but Jermall Charlo fighting Canelo would be a totally different fighter than the one that fought Montiel.
Realistically, what do you want to see him fight? I mean, do you want to see him in the ring with Golovkin? I know it's a little bit difficult. He said after the post-fight that he wants to bring Gennady Golovkin here to Houston, Texas. Could very possibly be doable. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that should be the next stop. Get a Golovkin, which is a like opponent for Canelo, and see what he can do and fare with the Triple G. I think that should be the fight to make next.
You know, one of his closest friends is out here tonight, Earl Spence.
So is Canelo gonna fight Billy Joe Sanders, even though the ring too big? I heard some bullshit happen where the ring was like supposed to be 24, and then they made it 20. So like. Come on, Billy Joe, you on some bullshit, nigga. Pussy, you scared of that nigga Canelo, you with that smoke. Canelo by far the best fighter in the world right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's what it is. And the best should fight the best, so. Where you at, Cinnamon? We've been calling you out for a long time. It's that time to show up. Show up. Get the people what they want to see. The people want to see us fight the best in the world. We feel like we the best in the world. Come on, man. Stop running behind De La Hoya. Stop doing all that, man. Stop acting like that. Man, you know what's up. We don't need dazzling. We don't need none of that. The belts make the rankings, and that's what we here for. We number one in the world. We the best in the world. You see it. Let's get it.
So my biggest question is, can Jermall Charlo actually hang in there with Canelo Alvarez, one of the most dominant fighters in the last probably 6-7 years since I would go back as far as Floyd Mayweather fight. Ever since the Floyd Mayweather fight, Canelo Alvarez is top dog. He took over the sport of boxing when Floyd Mayweather actually retired. He is the cash cow. He is the sport of boxing right now. But the biggest question I got, can Jermall Charlo pull off the upset? Can he actually deal with the pressure of fighting somebody of Canelo Alvarez's caliber? Can he actually do it? A lot of fighters, they can fight. Jermall Charlo to me, he got the best chance of beating Canelo. I'm not going to say whether he can or can't beat him. I got it 50-50 as of now. Maybe when they get to training camp, maybe you hear some different news. Maybe you see some different things. You see the way their eyes and all that stuff works. But the biggest knock that Canelo Alvarez, what you just seen, the biggest knock on his career so far is his last 5 fights. Is that the best competition that he could find at that point in time? I think Canelo could have fought anybody at that point in time. But I think right now that's the biggest knock on his career. But with one fight with, the person that could probably push him to the limits is Jermall Charlo. He got the power, he got the size advantage, he got everything going for him. He's the longer fighter. He could be. I think he's probably just as fast as Canelo. You never know until they actually get into the ring, but I think he's just as fast. He's just as talented. He just don't have the name recognition. And with this fight, he can get everything that he's been looking for. But when you call somebody out constantly, are you mentally and physically ready? No excuses. Can you get in that ring, do what you said you was going to do, prove the world wrong, pull off the upset? That's what I'm looking for Jermall Charlo. I'm a big Canelo fan, and I'm a big Charlo fan, and I'm a fan of boxing first. Canelo, until somebody prove the world wrong that is other fighters better than him, you got to go with Canelo in a big sense. But like I say, Canelo has the only biggest asterisk he got on his record is his last 5 opponents. If not 6, I think the Danny Jacobs fight was really good, and the Golovkin fight was really good. Those was fights that could have went either way. Those was controversial fights for Canelo. Will this be another controversial fight, another close fight? I don't know if Canelo would knock him out. I think Jermall Charlo is built different. Like I said, he can carry the weight easy. I think he got the power to hang in there with him. I think he could take a great shot. This is the most dangerous fighter in the past, maybe. Depends on how you look at it. The past 5 to 6 fights for Canelo. This is the hardest opposition that he's going to face. I don't want to worry about the 175 and all that other stuff, the one whatever he want to go to. I want to worry about the 168. I think Canelo need to get up out of this, facing fighters that he can beat. As a viewer of boxing, like I said, I'm a fan of boxing first, no matter who I like or whatever. I'm not going to choose a fighter over another fighter just because whatever. I like who I like, but I'm a fan of the sport first, and I think the best need to fight the best. So you guys let me know what you think on this topic. Can Jermall Charlo actually pull off the upset? Can he prove everybody right about Canelo not facing the best? Let's see what happens. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. That's going to conclude another episode of Big Bear Boxing Squad, episode number 23. Let me know what you think down in the comments below about this topic and all the other topics that I'm bringing up. If you want to see what I'm wearing, shoptachi.com. Follow me on all social media platforms that I'm on. Links will be down in the description below. Just want to thank you guys once again. I'm currently sitting at 82 followers. Make sure you hit the like icon. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. All of those icons are very, very important to this channel. That way we can make the conversation even bigger. It's not so much about what I think, it's about what you guys think. I'm only giving it to you through my point of view, and we can make the conversation even bigger. So with that said, gotta cut this video short. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Big Bear Boxing Squad.